What?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Bye.
Oh.
葬送のフリーレンの名シーンを見た海外ファンの反応です。他の名シーンも投稿してるので、よかったら概要欄からご覧ください。
最近また寒くなってきたな。
And it's getting chillier.
火山地帯を抜けたからね。
We got some winter
そろそろ見えてく
outfits.
るかな。あれが北部高原の関所ですか。
随分と物々しいな。
これだけ外が危険だということだよ。
Yes. It's time. I mean,
しばらくはまともな補給ができないと思うから。
Stock up while you
必要な物
can.
資を揃えようか。
Shopping.
そのカバン見た目よりたくさん入るんだな。
便利でしょ。
Magic.
Magic. Yo, that's actually so useful. Like, how is it not heavy?
I love that. It's like a game inventory.
Yeah.
一級魔法使いフェルン様ですね。お気をつけて。
Open a lot of doors like that.
フェルンってすごいんだな。
yes, she is.
魔法使いは魔法使いの最高峰
Freeren's so funny. Freeren's saying that it.
ここが北部高原か。なんだか危険って言われていた割には普通の場所だな。
Famous last word, Stark. That's foreshadowing if I've ever seen one.
本気で言ってるんですか。
We just got here.
何が
They're being watched everywhere.
囲まれたね。
You asked for it.
気を引き締めて。こんなのは序の口だよ。
I love when they use magic, man.
Oh,
Whoa, that's cool.
no, no. Stark and snakes. It just can't be. It can't happen.
There's just no rest. It's just non-stop. She did say that it was like dangerous and non-stop dangerous.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
集落だね。
死ぬかと思ったね。
3日3晩気が抜けませんでしたからね。
Mm-hmm.
休めるといいのですが。
構いませんよ。使っていない小屋がありますので、ご自由にお使いください。
ありがとう。
それで代わりと言っては
Yeah,
なんで
there we
すが
go. Freeren's like, ugh.
実はこの先の街道に強力な魔物が出るようになってしまいまして、自治を担っている騎士団などでは歯が立たず、行商人も来れぬようになってしまったのです。この通り冒険者もめったに訪れぬ土地、どうかその魔物を討伐してはくれませんでしょうか。
いいよ。どうせ北上するし、ついでに討伐しておくよ。それでいいよね。
いいけど。
Why does Stark seem so hesitant?
街道を南に下れば3日もあれば北部高原から出られるんだ。こんな危険な場所で暮らす必要はねえんじゃねえか。
But this is his home. Why should he have to abandon it?
確かにここは北側諸国でも危険な土地
He
で
was
す。
born and raised here.
ですが、私たちはここで生まれ育ったのです。
It's understandable why they wouldn't want to get out of here.
この土地には家族との思い出がたくさん詰まっています。
It's the importance of memory and
誰が故
heritage.
郷を捨てられましょうか。
It means something.
Stark's like, well,
出発だ。
I was told to run away though. Oh, poor Stark. I thought that was gonna hit him hard.
Whoa.
Uh-oh, just a lone horse? Without a carriage or anything?
Oh my god. Vampire, what's his bottom? Ah.
Oh god. Oh my god. to the northern plateau. There are problems always.
Damn, that's a big ass sword.
例の魔物か。油断しないようにね。
Oh my god, it's so fast. Go Stark. Those fight scenes to start. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I can't get a clear.
He's doing so well, even without her help.
That's like the type of sword I have in Elden Ring. Big bulk weapon.
Freerin. Time to get that vantage point.
What? Oh my god, it jumps so high.
It knows.
今までのやり方が通じる相手じゃないよ。では。
Improvise.
Oh shit, no!
He's like, not on my watch. They're defending and protecting each other.
That's how we do it. Fern and Stark, you know, they take the low ground. Freerin, she's gonna take the high ground.
気づかれたか。
Okay.
動きを封じて。
任せとけ。
All right, Fern, our sniper.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Oh, what? Is that safe?
Stark's like, you can just don't mind me, just shoot.
Bye.
Freerin, holy fuck. And fans protecting him.
Dude, he would have died.
さすがに強かったな。
まだ北部高原の入り口だ。
Yeah. So what else is going to be waiting for them?
相手にすることになるよ。
こんなのがゴロゴロいるのかよ。
ハードですね。
He's like, I have to get stronger.
これならやっぱりカイロでもよかったんじゃねえか。
まさかこれほど強力な魔物がいるとはな。死ぬかと思いました。
こんな危険な場所なら
Oh my god.
すればよかったのに。
She said the same thing.
だからこそだよ。北部高原にもたくさんの人が住む。
Is this to help people?
僕は自分の故郷を守りたくて勇者になったからね。他の誰かの故郷も守りたいんだ。
シュタルク。
Oh.
故郷の人だってたくさんいるんだよ。
We travel this path to help them.
And they can do something about it.
Stoltz, my love! Oh. Oh my gosh. You were too hot to die. Why?
よし、気合い入れて進むよ。今回はシュタルクの捨て身の頑張りでなんとかなったけれど、今後はパーティーとしての連携をもっと意識していかないとだね。そうですね。ところでシュタルクはどうして座ったまま。
This is quite the episode. Big fights and a date?
座ってるわけじゃないぜ。
He's scared.
腰が抜けちゃった。
I love how the guy is the scaredy cat there.
仕方ないだろ。
It was scary.
あんなとんでもない魔法。
Let him rest. Oh.
Fucking hate that this show gets me every single time. If I could have another episode where I don't cry, that would be great. I genuinely thought I was gonna make it through without crying. Even though Himmel showed up, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna cry. And then it showed Stark's brother and them together and his understanding that they're doing this for other people. That it's not because they believe this path is easier, but because it helps those in need. Just like his brother helped him when he was in need, his brother sent him away to protect him. He died to protect someone in need. He died to defend those who were more vulnerable than him. And that's what they're doing here. They're risking their lives for those that are in need so that they can continue to reside in their homeland where they have connection and memory and heritage. But it's Stark understanding the importance of that because he was forced to leave his home by a demon attack, that his brother bought him time so that he could escape and continue to live another day. And he understands that sacrifice and what it means to prevent other people from being forced to do the same. He is their shield. He is preventing them from having to suffer what he suffered. He had to lose those that he cared about. He had to become an orphan and depend on Ison taking him in when there was no guarantee that anyone would take him in. He was just a child wandering through the wilderness with nowhere to go. And Ison recognized in him that this was a child in need, and what would Himmel do? Himmel would take him in, much in the same way that Haita recognized that Himmel would take Fan in, because Himmel was also an orphan. He knows what it's like to not have a family. I think Haita was too. They were raised in the orphanage in a village together, I believe. So they understand what it's like to not have a family, to not have anyone to depend upon, to be lonely and scared and isolated. And the fact that we even saw Fan opening up, that she never thought she would be able to ever relax and find peace as an orphan of war. And then we see what Ison says to Stark when he asks, why did you take me in? They're both very alike. They can bond over the fact that they were raised by members of the Party of Heroes, that they were both orphans, that they were both forced out of their homes by conflict. They're now making the difference in that they are preventing other people from suffering what they went through. They are ensuring that these people can stay in their home, that they can stay in the land that they are connected to, where their families have descended from. They will never have to suffer what Stark and Fern and Frieren have suffered, where they've not had a home to go back to, where they've been forced out of it by demons, by war, by conflict. They're the shields. That's why they didn't take the easy route, because the difficult route is what's helping those in need, and it's what Himmel would do. And just the fact that his legacy is so carved into the story, that his friends try to live up to him, try to emulate him, that even now Frieren continues to do what Himmel would do, that it's lessons she passes on to Stark and Fern. His legacy is undying. He will be remembered by everyone, whether they know that it was Himmel directly or not. His lessons are still passed on. His legacy remains in everything that Frieren is teaching Stark and Fern, because it is learnt from Himmel himself. So whether they know it's from Himmel directly or not, his legacy is continuous. All these people being helped, all these people being saved from suffering the devastation of war and conflict because of Himmel, because of his legacy, because of what his life and death meant to those that loved and cared about him most.
I thought he was gonna die.
Right?
That was it.
He was like right there. It's just Frieren just had to be like, oops.
Yeah.
And it's like bye Stark.
Yeah. Actually, I think she was betting that Fern was gonna protect him. Wow, that's so cute.
That was so cute. I love that.
Every episode is just so nice.
It's just nice even seeing them go to different towns and exploring too. It feels so like a little mini adventure for us too, the viewers, right?
Yeah, cozy vibes.
He was so like ready for he was just like, yeah, just shoot. Like, okay, just shoot. And I'm a warrior, so I can take it. That was crazy. I love how they're just giving us little tiny fights for now too. They're covering their bases as well. You know, we got story, we got plot. We're moving forward. Like, we are making progression. We're in the Northern Plateau now. Like, things are happening. But we also get those slow moments, but then we get those fun action moments where they get to flex their skills, the animation skills. Then we get to see the teamwork between the three. Stark and Fern still have to get used to that like confidence in fighting, because it's definitely there. And Frieren has it, obviously. She just knows. She's crazy though. those like little moments where you just see how scary Frieren really is, and it's just like a really small glimpse. And most of the time she's so cute, but then you see those like tiny little glimpses of horrifying Frieren. Then it's just like, oh yeah, right. She is one of the party of the hero, or the hero party. Yeah, she's part of the hero party, and you're like, oh right, she is scary. I love how she says the first class mages are the strongest. Okay.
I thought the last episode, but they're kind of splitting the episode by two.
Yeah,
and they're
usually doing that.
Yeah, but here it's really, I don't know, I can clearly see it. Yeah, because like they're starting and they're continuing in the other episode half, and they're starting something new. It's gonna continue in the other half of the episode.
In the first season, it was like that too.
I cannot
I'm not sure
remember.
if it's like in all the episodes, but I'm pretty sure it was like in the last episode. Like I noticed that too.
Yeah, I mean like the different little adventures here. It's like kind of interesting because like you're like waiting, you're seeing it, and then you're starting something new. It's like not only one thing about the whole episode, which is kind of cool. I don't know, I like it.
Yeah, me too. I really enjoy that too, and it's like in a different way, like emotional too. And I was like how it's like connected with the past, and like you know how we're constantly being shown like you know like about like that the experiences like you have to like you know enjoy it, like the journey, not like you know the actual destination there, and like how much it means you know like for them to be doing that. Maybe for them it's like okay you know like I'm just like you know like it's kind of like dangerous, but like you know all of these people you're actually saving them, like there are people who are living out there and like you're actually helping them.
Yeah, it's not
it's
about
worth it.
Yeah, it's not about choosing the easy path and the easy way, because he was like, why don't you move just like when it's like that, and he was like, this is my home, like I've been raised here, I want to raise my family, and it's like it's not always about like
it's
give
not a
up.
simple solution. Yeah, really. And how much of meaning these kind of things have, like you know their journey like actually has like such a big meaning really for all of these people. And like I love when there is action, like they're so cool, and like you can really notice like differences from before how they're working together. Now it's like always something different, you know, like kind of like sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's like harder, and like you know they're kind of like okay next time we have to fix that.
Yeah,
like you can really see like how they're getting closer and getting to know each other more.
But that last part of the episode was really cool. I loved the animation and seeing them fight. They're now in the northern plateau, so I feel like things are gonna get more dangerous from now on. It seems like they're gonna be coming across a few villages. I wonder how far they are or how close they are to their final destination, because I mean I feel like this is maybe the final stretch, although it is a 10-year journey, right? So maybe there's still ways to go. I don't know.
What I do love as well is that we see just how difficult the North is going to be, because up until now they have been very quick in defeating their rivals. They don't necessarily have much trouble, whereas now we're seeing that they can't just go in with their usual tactics. Frieren went up above, it's what she usually does, and aims from the sky, and this monster clicked on so fast and it even caught Frieren off guard. It also was breaking through their protective defenses. They can't just rely on their previous methods. They need to work more efficiently together as a team, which is what Frieren acknowledged. But I think this is a really good wake-up call for them of what to expect, of what monsters they're going to face in the North. It's not going to be a walk in the park. It's like nothing they've ever seen before, and they really drove it home with that big monster because he was so fast. He seemed to recognize what they were doing. He clicked on really quick to their different tactics, their different defense mechanisms. He wasn't letting his guard down. It took them a while to take him down. So yeah, if this is only the beginning of the monsters they're going to face, because they're still at the entrance of the Northern Plateau, it's going to be very intriguing when they do eventually come across some demons here, because they will be battle ready and honed and waiting and hungry for humans.
I wonder if everything's in that suitcase. Like you don't see them carrying stuff too, you know?
And Frieren buys so many items, right? So I think they just shove it all in that suitcase. It's basically like an unlimited inventory.
And they should probably made it like weightless. It's just so
Yeah.
so OP. That suitcase is amazing.
It's amazing. That's the one thing I really like about this show. It's like you're not impressed by like the big in your face magic spells. It's
Yeah.
always like the small things like the inventory or
Yeah.
like cleaning your clothes or something like that. I'm like, wait, that's a great spell. Like that's an
Very-
awesome spell.
Very useful spells that I wish we had in daily life.
Yeah.
From what it looks like, yeah, they really elongated that fight there with the monster at the end. That was like 3 panels in the manga. They just took it there. Honestly, Frieren does the Lord of the Rings thing. The Lord of the Rings books, the fights in them are relatively short to almost non-existent. And the movies like expanded on them greatly. The anime does the same thing. Frieren does the same thing. The manga, the fights are shorter, and the anime like expands on it. I've been here before. I've seen stuff like that. I think it's great. So that was elongated a lot more, but that must have hit Stark quite hard. But he dealt with it, and he echoed the same thing Frieren did when they were there. Himmel, again, spitting facts. You know, people live here. I became a hero to protect my hometown. What kind of hero would I be if I didn't protect other people's livelihoods and other people's homes as well? So, you know, he's paying that forward and paving that path for the peaceful life that a lot of them get to live now. And Stark, I mean, he gets it as it just takes a bit, but like he gets it that the people that are living there have been there forever, and they don't want to leave their home. They don't want to leave the land they are used to and they come to know. So that's why the heroes, you know, they come help and they come help with the problems.
今回の海外リアクターさんたちの反応はいかがでしたか？物語の後半で空気は一変しましたね。あんなに平和だったデートから強力な魔族の出現、原作ファンからもついにここからが本番だと囁かれていた衝撃の展開がついに幕を開けました。2期から戦闘の BGM も変わり、制作者のエヴァン・コール氏はインタビューで、1期はまだフリーレンが感情を学んでいく過程だったが、2期はよりシリアスで彼女の魔法使いとしての本質や過去の重みが問われるシーンが増える。それに合わせて音楽もより複雑で重厚なオーケストラを多用し、緊迫感を高めていると語っています。映像の美しさはもちろんですけど、この音のこだわりがあるからこそ私たちは一瞬でフリーレンの世界に引き込まれちゃうんでしょうね。皆さんはどう感じましたか？ぜひコメント欄で教えてください。ということで、動画をここまで見ていただいた方はすでに反応ちゃんリスナーです。今後も海外の反応動画を投稿していきますので、アニメが好きな方や海外リアクターさんが好きな方はチャンネル登録忘れずにしてください。ご視聴ありがとうございました。これからも動画を投稿していくので、チャンネル登録と高評価をしてくれたら嬉しいです。また見てね。